If you want to get into the world of RC drifting, but you don't want to build a drift car, you can buy one that's already built for you. What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today's video we're looking at the MST RMX 2.0. This is a rear wheel drive, ready to run drift car that comes with everything you need apart from batteries. And the style I chose, I think, looks one of the best. So I chose the GT86 style, however there is multiple different body choices you can have on this chassis. And I think it looks awesome with that wide body kit on it. So the wheels, if you go onto any of the websites to look at these, the wheels are black ones. This came with these like lime green or neon green, and I thought that I'd been given one with the wrong wheels. But it turns out that MST throw random wheels in kits and RTRs anyway, and I'm glad they did, because that colour with the grey is mad. And what's actually better about this colour is when I used to play Forza, and I played a lot of Forza Motorsport, the colours I used to use when I was racing online were grey and green. So I think we found the new Team TRC colour combo for a lot of my cars. So I guess you'll be seeing more grey and green on the channel. So like I mentioned, this does come ready to run. You get the cut, you get the chassis, you get the motor, electronics, which we'll have a look at in a minute. You get a transmitter as well. You get all the instructions. There's a few decals you need to add to the light buckets. You need to cut the light buckets out. I've done all that. It didn't come like that. I've done a little bit of work to get it to this stage, but it's not that hard. The other thing I've changed is it comes with gold spot drift wheels or drift tyres. Now my drift track, and this is the reason I've started to get into drifting, because I've built myself a track. I was never really into it before, but now I've got this, I'm definitely into it. But that's carpet. So different colours denote the different types of surface and stuff. Gold says common. I'm not really all up to speed on what's best. All I know is that white spot is best for carpet, so I've switched them. Don't know if they come with random tyres as well as random wheels, but mine had the golds on, and we now got the whites on. So the body doesn't come with the holes in it. You have to either make the holes yourself or do magnetic mounts. I prefer magnetic because it's a cleaner look, but doing it like this, I wanted it to sit as low as it could, and I think you'll agree that's pretty low. My track's super smooth, so I wanted it to sit and look really good. And with when you do body posts like this, so when you put the holes in, if you use some O-rings, you can really adjust it. I find with magnets that the adjustment isn't quite as good as when you use like O-rings and pins. That's what I've done. I'm sure people are going to tell me off for drilling holes in it, but that's how I've done it. Right, let's look inside. So like I mentioned, it comes ready to run. You've got your, I think it's a 50 amp ESC. It's got a built-in gyro with 3 different levels. Do get a little booklet to show you how to adjust that. I've not done any adjustments to this. It's going to have a battery thrown in it, and I'm just going to drive it as it is. Comes with a 2,500 kV brushless motor. Now, I'm not sure if running 3S would be better with this, but we're going to run it 2S anyway. I have had a drive, and I know it drives well. So anyway, there's your motor. 3-wire servo up front there. You can see I've driven it. Look at all the carpet dust in there. It feels soft on the front, and a little bit firm, and a little bit firm on the back. Again, I need to get myself familiarised with how to best set up drift cars, but it's all part of the fun sometimes, is adjusting stuff and finding out for yourself. Fixed arms on the ready to run. The kits come with turnbuckles, I believe, but this comes with fixed arms. It will have ball bearings throughout. As I've shown you, it's got a really cool disc in there, and the caliper stays still and the disc goes around. I think that's a really cool feature. You've got them on the rear as well. So like I mentioned, since doing this track, I've got a bit of a thing for drift cars. Got like a 4-wheel drive one over there. I've got this cheap Banzai from FTX, which most people argue is not a drift car, but if you've seen a video of that, you can't argue it doesn't drift. And I'm building this wide ET, this Yokohama, pretty much finished. Just got to fit the gyro, and I'm waiting for a program module for the ESC. But that's my in progress build. So this ain't no Tokyo Drift, and I'm no drift king, but I've had, what have I had? I've had a pack. A single pack through this I've run, and I've not found it too hard to get to grips with it. You can hear it's a bit noisy because the body's rubbing, so I need a bit more trimming on that. It's because I got it so low. But you can see I'm not the smoothest, but this is a single pack practice I've had on this. I love it. Absolutely love it. I got way too carried away last night when I was getting this ready, and I probably spent an hour just sat running this pack through. So much fun. Oh, that's a good one. So the problem I found when I was looking at drift cars was finding somewhere to run them. If you've got a local drift club, I would definitely recommend giving it a go. See if you like it. It is good fun, especially when you get a nice clean line. It's awesome. Oh, nearly. Let's go back the other way. So that was the biggest thing for me, is not having anywhere to run it. But now I've obviously got this place and got my own little track. Awesome. Awesome fun. Oh, come on. Oh, saved it just about. Ah. Don't know how well I'm going to do one-handed. It does take a little bit of skill to get these things sliding. But like I said, once you get the hang of it, the basics of it is pretty simple. The real skill comes in when you start like doing tandems with other people and just fine-tuning them lines. I mean, I'm just drifting around and making sure I'm staying within the track limits, but to get all them close-ups and them, you know, wall taps and stuff, that's where the skill really comes into play. I'm doing all right here one-handed, aren't I? I love this thing. I just like the look of it as well. The body looks so nice on it. I've actually got some Toyota decals from, I got a spare Yaris, like a GR Yaris body. I reckon I might be able to get some GR decals on it. That might look good. Anyway, cheers for watching, guys. This thing's mad. I'm doing well, aren't I? One-handed. One-handed drifting. Come on. You got to give me a like for that. Oh, crashed. I'll leave some links in the description. I got mine from Slide Dynamics in the UK, but find your local supplier if you're not in the UK. Highly recommend this, especially, well, even if you're into drifting, this is a nice little RTR.